In this video, I will show you how you can easily use Clay and Claude to write personalized offers for your prospect and book meetings. We sent almost like 2000 mails and we were able to book almost 5 meetings in just 1 week. The reason why this strategy works so well, first of all, it's a lead magnet strategy. We offer a first campaign free to our prospects only on the condition if they have ICP validated and have a good offer. We're not writing random copies about someone's a college or their pet names. We are writing offers which are very personalized, meaning we know about their business, we know about the prospect's business, we know about their industry, we don't know about their ICP, we have some information about it, and we club it with a great offer. That is the reason we are getting a lot of responses. I would like to show you some of the responses. So this is the campaign which we are running. It's paused for the moment, but it will be active soon. And we have like almost sent 2000 emails and we got 15 positive response. And I would show you here that some of these responses are really well. Specifically, information requested, interested. So some of these responses has been really good. Before jumping into the Clay table, I would like to show you an example. This is a generic emails which we receive. Hey Nishil, saw your work in AI, impressive stuff. I'm not into AI. We love to run a free old build campaign for RepLadder. That is my agency name. No risk, no commitment. Would you be interested? So this email will get some of the responses because of the offer, but it's too boring and it's not adding any value. Now, on the contrary, we are using Clay as well as Claude, Sonnet 4.6, and this is the response which we get. Building a new form of intelligence is ambitious, but even breakthrough AI needs early adopters and design partners. We build and run a cold email campaigns targeting AI forward teams, research lab, tech companies who benefit from what we are building completely free. Great. So building a new form of intelligence, this means about their business, early adopters, co-limit of the offer, and the ICPs, at least companies. This would be much more resulting. Just compare these two emails and see which one is looking better. So this is exactly which we are going to build. We are going to build this campaign and we're going to keep on running it for a long while, 2-3 months till it goes stale. Or I think this could be an evergreen campaign. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to build this one using Clay and Claude. Let's directly jump in the Clay table. So now we are in the Clay table. All the columns which you see in yellow, the data source is LinkedIn Sales Nav. I like because of the fresh data, and I can also play around with some of the filters like recent posted, active. Once we have this data uploaded, the first step would be running enrichment, because we need two field, headlines and about. That will be used to create copies. Now, the reason why we are using headline and about, because this will help us to know about the person, because they have wrote about them in their profiles. So this will help us to create a very personalized pitch. Before that, the Apify, why I'm using Apify actor is because, first reason, when you export anything from LinkedIn Sales Nav, the links are has a weird syntax or weird format, which is not recognizable but by many data providers. Like Apollo is not able to recognize this link. So only I have found that Clay inbuilt enrichment can do it, and Apify actor can do it. I will add the Apify actors link in the description. That is the one reason, and the second reason would be the cost. Uh, Apify Actor, I can just run for $4, 1,000 profile. Same if I run inbuilt enrichment of Clay, it will charge me almost $37. So that is the reason of I'm just using Apify Actor to save cost and for simplicity. Now, I get all the results using Apify Actor. It gives us all the results which are required. Pretty standard information. You can see if you need anything more, you can pick it from here as well. I just need headline and about. Note, I have sorted this profile because we are only sorting the profiles or filtering out the profiles which have a headline and about, because we require both of these for this version of the campaign. So we got two of our columns which we needed to write the copies. We are going to start writing copies. So before that, I would want to show you some copies. So this is the main pitch. Hey Kathy, saw you leading GTM at Wisdom. Reference, getting intelligent home tech Intelligent home tech is about their product. Front of senior living communities, this is their target audience, or this is their ICP. Home care providers, early stage, and here is the offer. No prospecting, worth a quick test. I think this is a good copy. This is entirely written by AI. Hey Deepak, cybersecurity vendors ranking on Google but visible into ChatGPT. That's a exact gap uh, Gracker AI solves. We love to run a free cold email campaigns targeting security vendors and B2B marketers who needs geo. Your ideal buyers deliver straight into your pipeline. Worth a quick chat. This is a high relevant offer which we're targeting with a great context. The chances of getting this reply is much more higher. Now, we move on to the next step. So these AI pitches are really well written. Let me show you how we are writing it. I will also show you the prompt. So I have a school community. All these prompts will be added over there. So you can go and just take copy and paste it from there. So here what we are saying, we are using headline and about, and we are uh, instructing Claude Opus. So it's a Claude Opus 4.6 which we are using. We are instructing Claude to write copies by understanding their ICP first, understand their business first, and then clubbing it with our offer and then writing the pitch. So that is why we are getting such a quality pitch. Once we get the pitch, you see some of these pitches have AI-ness over here, this dash over here, and although I think people don't mind AI pitches, but because everybody is using AI and people know that you are using AI, but they don't want to have a bad formatting, because that is like carelessness, I think, if you're sending this way. So what we did was wrote a formula, simple formula, and that is cleaning the pitches and making it look like this. So this pitch looks is here is the before and here is the after. Looks clean. Again, let me show you one more example. There are 3, 4 over here dashes, and it's clean with this one. Okay. So this is why, because we want to do it on a scale. So we want to automate this process. That's why we are cleaning everything here. So the end result we can directly import to Smartleads. That is how we are cleaning this with the formula. We are cleaning the pitch. So the next part is follow-ups. We are using the main pitch. We're feeding it to AI, the main pitch, and asking them to give us 2 follow-ups. First, the follow-up one would be on an angle of case studies, because we have done a lot of work using this pitch for past clients or current clients. So we are feeding what has worked for whom and how many meetings we have booked. The second follow-up would be a breakup mail that will sarcastically tell them that it's okay if this is not a priority. Let me show you one more example. Hey Kathy, we booked 9 meetings in 45 days for visual abstract, a B2B SaaS, cold email only. Senior living buyers are a niche list. The team hitting the inbox first win the contract. Happy to show how exact campaign works. Want a peek? Good. Hey Shirin, quick update. We booked 9 CXO meetings for an AI company in 45 days. Your competitor in the data transformation space are already filling pipeline this way. Happy to show you exactly what in. We are writing these responses in a way where it is not very lengthy. It is too direct to the point, and it's touching your business or your ICP or your industry. The last example would be of a breakup mail. Hey Kathy, totally get if the outbound isn't a priority right now. Just want to help if fill Wilson's pipeline with senior living and home care leads, so you can focus on closing. And if it's a no hard feeling, just say the word either way. So the AI is trying to get a reply from the prospects. One more way and good to go. Hey Sriram, totally get if the filling your pipeline with CXOs seeking data driven transformation isn't a priority right now. Just say not now, not interested. Either way, I respect it. But if it is, I'm only one reply away. So these are great replies, I would say, and I think they might get a lot of responses. It's already getting a lot of responses, so you should try this out. Again, we are just fixing all the AI-ness, removing everything, formatting. You see, all the formatting is removed and it looks neat and clean. You see over here, the AI-ness is removed, and with just formula, we can make it clean, neat and clean. So once we have final follow-up 1 and final follow-up 2, so we have just just clean this and added 2 more followers because we want to add it directly into smart leads. So this is final follow up 1, final follow up 2. Now the subject line. What we have tend to notice, if the subject lines are different, it performs really well. If you also see the reply ratio is also really good. We have 4.6.8, and this doesn't include OOOs. So the reply is good, I think. What I prefer is to add 3 variation of the subject line. The copy would be same because all the copies will be different because we are generating using AI, and we are giving 3 different types of subject lines. Again, we are using the main pitch, feeding it to AI and asking for so we are feeding the main pitch and asking for 3 subject lines, and these subject lines are doing really well because we are getting higher response rate. So you also start using tester campaigns with different headlines, because what happens will Google will also know, or Microsoft will know, that all these mails are not going with similar types of subject lines. This all emails are having different subject lines. This will help you something in delivery. So we use this method and it is getting us responses. That's it. Once we have this results, we stick to 3 to 4 words maximum in the subject line, not more than that. Very generic, something you use to talk with your internal colleague. That is the whole idea behind this. Once we have enriched the main pitch, the follow-ups, and the subject line, we start enriching people. Find their email address. Right now we are using Apollo, but you can use waterfall method as well. Validate the email addresses, and once you get a valid email, we cross check with past database. If we have sent this mail someone the email in last 30 days, in last 90 days. So we also check a lookup in our past database if we have sent a prospect a mail in last 90 days. If not, the no record will be found. So these prospects are perfect to send. You only send valid emails, and the emails are validated by zero bounce. So that is the whole process. Once this is completed, we just exported it, and we imported to Smartlead campaigns. I will show you. Once you have downloaded from there, just upload it over here, and you can see in the sequence, replace with dash, this subject line 1, this subject line 2, subject line 3, and replace with dash, again follow up 1 and follow up 2. So this is how we launch these campaigns, and the results are pretty great. You can figure out your own offer, you can figure out your own ICP and create these types of campaign. It's uh, quite easy using Claude and Clay. And if you have any questions, put it in the comment and we'll be happy to answer. And if you may want to make something like this for your business and automate it, the link is in the description. Feel to book a call and I will be able to help you out. Also, if you want to learn more about Clay, there is a link of school. I frequently post a lot of content about Clay as well as Claude and ChatGPT. Join the group and stay updated, and take care.